oil filter replacement on Leyland 255, 9/16 spanner. Take the top nut off. Big bolt that goes all the way through into housing. Looks like it's been a week or two since it was last done. You see how that's just sprung up then? And literally spring it bottom of housing, filter inside. There's an O-ring on inside of there. That one's piking out and there'll be a new one supplied with kit. Oh. Pull old filter out. Oh aye, she's definitely been a month or two. There's also a spacer here. That spacer needs to go on to the filter when you build it back up to compress that spring. Do you understand what I mean? Right, I'll get all my bits together on that and then I'll video it putting it back together. Now then, so oil filter replacement, part 2. See that O-ring? Pike it out, get you send some of them. They're ideal for out like this. Pull that out. Ugh. That's all hard and nasty. So we've got a new one, which has been screwed up at box. But anyway, not to worry. And then we're just going to give it a light coating of grease all the way around. Some people use oil, some people use grease, some people use Vaseline. Whatever's your flavour, whatever floats your boat. But for me, it's a bit of grease. And we literally just bob that Johnny back in there. Best we can. And then all I do is 90-degree pick, use the back of the heel and just press it in. That'll get where your big chub rocket fingers can't get. Literally nice and clean in there. Without taking the housing off and totally stripping it down, you're never going to get all this out. So there'll be people going, oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, it's bollocks. Leyland oil filter part 3. Neighbour turned up while I was recording part 2. Inconsiderate bastard. So old filter, new filter. Bobber in housing. Like so. And you remember there was that spring and there was that washer, wasn't there? So all I'm going to do is same thing again, dauber grease. Not so much, you don't have to go mad. It's not a f***ing IAB, do you know what I mean? Just a nice little blob or two. Vaseline, you could use that if it's that kind of party. It's up to you. So you've got your assembly in there and up to there. Now all I'm going to do is try one-handed, place that on top of there, and then I'm going to seat it into all, yeah? So you've seated it into rim. And all you need to do is locate it. Oh, it's hard work, is this? And then screw your bolt and tighten your bolt down. I'm gonna have to get a better bloody camera holder or something, Hannah. It's daft. And then all I do is hand tight, then just give it a little turn. Not so much, just make sure it's nicely in there. You'll get a bit of oil seepage because, hey, that's what we like. 9/16 spanner, just nicely nip her up. Don't go to town. Experienced men will know the difference between a nice little nip and tight. So literally, nice nip, without going mad. Get your rag, give her a wipe up, job's a peach.